Hello, welcome in. We're going to do an out signs today in relation to how this person feels about you, what their true feelings are. Cutting straight to the chase as far as with what is going on in their energy. Um, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Check all of your signs, include your Venus for a full picture of your situation. I'm going to start off with love messages, Oracle, to see what their current energies are, go into tarot, and then we're going to do some hidden truth, Oracle, at the end. Okay. All right. So for Aries, what's the energy surrounding them when it comes to their feelings about you? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So for some of you, you may have not been seeing eye to eye as of recently. They're feeling misunderstood. Let's see, reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So there's someone here that you're dealing with, and I feel like what's happened is maybe you guys are not on the same page right now, and they're missing you at this time. But let's dig further in with tarot. All right. If you guys are not communicating, they're wanting to break no contact, or they're wanting to break the silence and be more open and receptive to how things are between the two of you. I have the High Priestess here in reverse with that Nine of Wands in the reverse, which is reflecting that their disposition is softening up. I feel like they don't tell you, like, some of them may not tell you that they miss you. Some of them may not tell you that they wish they could be understood. It may be clouded a little bit with the ego, but I feel like this person, whoever this is, they are softening up and wanting to communicate. They don't want the silence. I don't think they even, I mean, they don't like the silence. They miss you. All right, give me more. Okay. This is also someone that is possible that this person needs space. Like, they may feel like they have a little bit too much on their plate and are just needing space. And it's very possible that maybe you guys argued about that. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be something in relation to feeling like they have a heavy load and needing to just get a breath and take a beat. But at the same time, they're still missing you, wanting to communicate with you. You got the Page of Pentacles here, also reflecting their feelings. How else do they feel about Aries? Ah, I wish I would have said it before I pulled this card, because I was about to say, how else do they feel about Leo? And then the freaking strength card came up. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. They feel like you're very supportive. They feel like you have their back, but they also just feel like you guys are at a, I don't think an impasse. I feel like it's just more so of like a disagreement that maybe the two of you got heated. Um, they feel like you are their stability, seriously. And not saying that they're not stable on their own, but you give a certain stability to them that makes them stronger, that they feel like they're really, like, brick by brick creating some sort of foundation with you. All right, what are their next actions with Aries? What are their next actions? Oh, didn't mean to do that. They're wanting to put an end to the delay. They're wanting, and when I say delay, like the space, they don't want the space. You got Leo again here with the Sun card in the reverse. You got the Judgment in the reverse. They want to put an end to not feeling that happiness that they were once feeling with you. So what does that look like to Aries? Okay, getting out of their head or getting out of their own way. Right now, it just feels like a feeling of being left out in the cold, and they don't want to be that way anymore. I do feel like they're going to get out of their own way. They're going to come towards you. You may see them be a little bit more loving towards you. Like I said, softening. I feel like they're softening. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at some hidden messages from your person. I hid who I really am from you. I bury myself in work to forget you. Last one. I am becoming a better person. So, I mean, this person doesn't like the distance. I do feel like there is something that they wish that you understood a little bit better when it comes to them. However, they are aware that they hide parts of themselves from you, and I feel like that's more just ego based. Okay, but I do feel like this person is going to come back around and soften the way that they approach you. All right, let's go on to Taurus. All right. What's the energies surrounding Taurus's person? Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Regret. I wish this never happened. So there may, once again, it almost seems like there's something that needs to be corrected. Something that they're wishing would they're wanting something different. They're wanting to change in some sort of way, but I feel like this person also has pessimism that is there. Like they feel like that you guys can't change. Let me see. All right, give me more. All right, we got King of Swords here. We got Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person feels like it's very clear that the situation between the two of you is a missed opportunity. What did I say? Pessimism. And my card for pessimism came out. This is someone who feels like like, it's almost like they're losing hope. They're losing hope on this. They're losing hope on being able to get things on the same page. Yep, bad habits. Look at that. It's talking about it again. There may be some sort of ignore for in regards to bad habits. There may have been something that somebody did and they were hoping that it would be swept under the rug. They still have a hard time actually with accepting that, this is what took place. So there may have been some sort of situation that has left them in regret. How else do you feel? Strength card. Three of Cups. Yeah, there's fear and disappointment that is surrounding this person. I feel like they're drowning. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, is that this person is drowning. Drowning in whatever it is that happened between the two of you. Lots of disappointment. Disappointment in themselves. Lots of fear. Trying to heal. I mean, you guys have possibly gone your separate ways, or you're not as active with each other as you were before. You had that Four of Swords that's there and the Tower. It's like they're trying to keep themselves. I feel like this person is about to break down. Like they're trying to keep themselves together, but it's very hard for them. All right, what's their next actions towards Taurus? What's the next actions towards Taurus? Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if, I hate to say this, guys, but I feel like this person doesn't doesn't think you guys can come back from this, and maybe you can't. I don't know. Right now, this is what they're feeling and what they're thinking. What their actions are is to do nothing, is to just allow it to die, allow it to end, and not give any type of energy towards the connection. Yeah, they feel like leaving themselves out in the cold is going to assist them with with stabilizing, probably stabilizing their emotions more than anything, but it's them wanting to kind of just be separate from the whole situation. So I feel like at this time, I don't think anything is really going to play out other than them just allowing it to come to an end. All right, what are the emotions or the feelings? What is it that they don't want you to know? Their hidden feelings. Just being near you is intoxicating. I mean, they still have deep emotions for you, almost like an obsession. I mean, we had the devil energy there as well. You and I were too young. I feel like this person also has a very hard time with accepting responsibility as well. So they'll say like, "Oh, the both of us." But I do feel like this person has a little bit of growing up to do. There's a maturity that's there. And I wish I could take back my words. So this may have been something that they actually said that caused the breakdown of the relationship. I mean, like I said, they're in regret. I feel like this person is definitely drowning. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. What's the energy surrounding your person at this time in relation to how they feel about you? Reunion. We will always come back to each other. So they're wanting to reunite. And soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So this person is still very much connected to you. They still feel you, spiritually, emotionally, probably physically. Like it's so deep that they feel you physically still here with them. All right, give me more about their emotions for Gemini. Five of Cups, missing you. They definitely miss you. They try to ignore it, but they can't help but miss you. And they also feel kind of ignored by you as well. And that's kind of why they try to ignore it, because they feel ignored. Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? They go back and forth on whether or not they should come back towards you. Keep in mind, like I said, they have this reunion energy. They're wanting to come back to you, but it's like they go back and forth. And I feel like majority of the reason why they go back and forth is because they're trying to figure out whether or not they can fully give to this, to the point to where it's like equal give and take. It's not just them taking from you, but they're actually giving to the relationship as well. Okay, you got Seven of Swords here, and you got Ace of Swords in the reverse. Why? I'm not sure what it is that they kept secret from you, but I feel like there's something that they held back from you, and it could have been the reason that it caused the situation. Yeah, okay. They feel like they're going to come back to you regardless, even if they're not communicating with you and they're holding something back. It's like they have to hold back their emotions, they have to hold back the truth. What you don't see behind the scenes is that they're slowly trying to get together some sort of, I don't want to say scheme, but some sort of plan, kind of like plotting on you to find a way for them to come back into your life. Because they're saying that even though the cycle has ended, in their mind, the cycle really has never ended. Because, like it says, we always come back to each other. I always feel connected to you. So this person feels like they can come back, like it isn't over. What else? How else do you feel about Gemini? Empress, Death card. They still feel the same about you. They still hold you to like they hold you to high regards. They feel like you are the Empress in their story. They feel like you are like Queen Bee or King Bee, I don't know. But you are above the rest. And that has never changed. They still feel this way about you. So what are their actions towards you, Gemini? What are their next actions? What are their next actions towards Gemini? Temperance, Seven of Cups in reverse. So first things first, they already know what they want. They're saying it's going to be in divine timing. Maybe right now the timing isn't right, but they're waiting for the right time. And they already know either what they're going to do or what they want. I feel like they know what they want for sure. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming back. Like, this person is very serious. I just heard you can't quit me. Hopefully, this isn't somebody that's crazy, but like, this person is not letting you go. You guys are bonded in this person's eyes. So let's get some oracle for their hidden feelings. Just being near you is intoxicating. Okay, you got the same thing as I think it was Taurus. So there's an obsession that's there. We both know I'm not the one for you. There is doubt in this person's mind. I do feel like they question it because of how they act. I don't feel like it's anything that is on your side because, like I said, this person sees you as the Empress. So it is very possible that they think that you're better than them. And that could also be the reason as to why they self-sabotage. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So once again, spirituality, they feel like you guys have a soul bond. All right, let's go on to Cancer. All right, Cancer, what's the energy surrounding your person on how they feel about you? Third party, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. So there was something that got in the way of the two of you. I always feel connected to you. So this person also always feels connected to you, even though there was some sort of third party that may have gotten in the way of the connection. All right. Tell me more about their feelings towards Cancer. Tell tell me more. Six of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. I feel like this person, it's very possible they may have been in, okay, yeah, there's that not wanting to change. This person made you think that they did not feel the same way that you felt about them. And they held to that shit. You got Six of Cups in the reverse and you have the Four of Pentacles. Like they held on to that notion, like, I'm not feeling the same way, but it wasn't that. They didn't want to take on the extra responsibility, because I do feel like there may have been something else that was going on, because something related to their stability currently, they were not ready to change. They're saying they're not ready to change that. All right, give me more, please. Huh. You know what is crazy is, okay, you got Queen of Pentacles here and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They felt like they didn't need to really give too much to you because you were fine. They, like, when I pulled that Queen of Pentacles, what I heard was Cancer's fine. Cancer's going to be okay. I feel like this person sees you as somebody that's very strong, independent, and you seem to be very well balanced and grounded. And because of that, they felt like they didn't need to really give much to the connection, even if they wanted the connect. I don't know. I just feel like it's someone that is kind of selfish. Like they don't see how their actions are affecting you, simply because Cancer's always okay. Cancer's going to be okay. Cancer's the one that always supports other people. So they have to be strong. I think this person takes you for granted. That's the feeling that I'm getting, is that they take you for granted. You have the Queen of Swords here in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. I just heard, I don't know who to choose. Because that Queen of Wands in the reverse just confirmed that third party situation, that there was another woman, whether you're the other woman or they put you into a third party situation and pick somebody else up. But that Queen of Swords in the reverse is reflecting someone who doesn't have a clear vision, doesn't have clarity on a situation. I feel like they didn't know who to choose. And I kind of feel like I don't know. I'm not going to say they still don't know. Let's look at their next actions towards you. What are their next actions towards Cancer? I don't really like how this energy is flowing, to be 100% honest with you. Six of Wands in the reverse. Oh my God. Okay. Why? You got Six of Wands in the reverse. You have the World card in the reverse. So this is somebody who, even if they're not paying attention to you, first of all, they're going to try to turn their back on you and ignore you. Like, this is very much intentional. But in the back of their mind, oh no. Okay. In the back of their mind, they're like, oh, I'm not done with Cancer though. This is unfinished business. I'm going to come towards Cancer. You got the Chariot that's here. Who they have unfinished business with? You. They feel like right now they're going to turn their back on this. They're not going to give it much attention. But secretly, what they hold on to, because they're going to fucking come back around. You got the Eight of Cups that's here. They feel like they can come back around. This person, I just don't like that energy. It feels very selfish. All right, what's their hidden feelings? I'm starting to understand our connection. So there's something that they're learning from the whole connection in itself. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, because they treated you like shit. And last but not least, I want to tell you how I feel. I think this person is going to come back around. They'll probably tell you, whatever. Make smart choices. All right, let's go on to Leo. All right, Leo. How does this person feel? What's the energy currently? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. What is the energy currently? I'll take it. Values. We have too many differences. All right. Hopefully you guys haven't been fighting over money or anything of that nature. And reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, let's see if we can find out what that truth is. Let's see. What are your true feelings about Leo? Tower in the reverse. 3 of Wands. I see someone hesitant on approaching a certain situation because they're trying to avoid a tower situation between the two of you. 9 of Cups in the reverse. There may be some insecurities that this person feels. They're trying to, it's almost like they want to say something in relation to it, especially based off of these 2 oracle cards that we got. They want to say something in relation to it, but it's like their pride stops them. So you guys, maybe it's not money, but it could be certain things that you and them have argued about that you don't see eye to eye about. And a lot of it is embedded possibly within their insecurities. And so this may be something that they're trying to map out a plan, trying to figure out, how am I going to tell Leo how I'm feeling in relation to my insecurities? Because there is an insecurity, and I do feel like what happens is they will fall into the ego because of the insecurities, not wanting to be vulnerable. All right, you got King of Wands here in the reverse, and you got Queen of Cups. What's the King of Wands in relation to this situation with your feelings? Yeah, that's what it is. It's wanting to express to you how they feel about you. I do feel like there's deep connection. There's a deep emotional connection between the two of you. You have that Queen of Cups that's there. So that's sitting in their feelings. And it's the not doing anything but wanting to come towards you to speak on it. Like it says, I want to tell you the truth. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse, which is wanting to kind of like just spit it out already, but that King of Wands in the reverse stops them from doing it. Like they're not doing the action, but they're wanting to. All right, give me more on how you feel about Leo. How do you feel? King of Cups. I'm telling you, this person loves you. This person loves you. They have a lot of feelings for you. But I also feel like there's fear. There's fear in the deep emotion. Ace of Pentacles. The strength. You know what? I feel like I'm already getting what their actions are going to be, but what they're planning in their mind and how they are feeling is to provide, like, they want to create the opportunity of them showing you where they're vulnerable, where they're not strong, where they feel uncomfortable. This is someone wanting to get over their fears because they see an opportunity with you. They see the potential of growth. What are their next actions towards Leo? All right, 2 of Cups in the reverse, 4 of Cups. Ace of Wands. Okay. They're not, okay. I feel like they're not accepting. They're refusing. Okay. You have the 4 of Cups in the reverse, or you have the 4 of Cups here. They're refusing to allow things to die between the two of you and you guys not to be like eye to eye, or meeting eye to eye, seeing eye to eye. They want to be in alignment. They want to be in agreement. They want you to understand them. They want that spark. They're refusing to let it sit like this. I do feel like they're going to come towards you and try to work as a team with you. And actually, you guys, coming together and them being open and being vulnerable, even if it takes them a while, even if it's a slow, a slow build up to being vulnerable. But I do feel like that is something that they plan on doing. All right, so their secret. I left you before you could leave me. I regret lying to you. So if you guys had a fallout or whatever, this person may have ran away and told you that they felt one way, but that wasn't the truth. And this person is wanting to come back and be honest. I know I messed up everything. So there's guilt that's here in relation to how they responded and how everything played out. All right. Let's go on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. What are the feelings surrounding your person at this time? Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So this is someone who detached from you. You guys could be in no communication, or maybe they have just kind of space, like they've created a space between the two of you, because they were feeling possibly overwhelmed. Let's see. Give me more. All right, you got 9 of Pentacles here, and you got the 4 of Swords. So this is kind of just reconfirming what I just said. Being kind of single and independent from the whole situation that you two have, because they are feeling restless. There's some sort of energy within them when it comes to the connection. I feel like it's just them needing downtime to think. Give me more on how you feel about Virgo. Strength card in the reverse. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Why? Ace of Wands. Ah, okay. There is fear. So like it says, time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. They feel like because they've taken so long, there's like a fear. There's a fear of theirs. You have that strength card in the reverse, because they have kind of allowed the spark to fizzle out. And so now they're worried that they spent too much time. There's a fear. They're worried that because they stopped giving attention towards this connection, that it has fizzled out. They're worried about that. All right, 6 of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Fool card. They're wanting to take a leap of faith towards you and come back anyway, regardless of what their fear is. They're trying to muster up that courage to come towards you, because they feel like after you guys separated that they lost everything. Or and it doesn't have to be like a real separation, as far as like you guys are no longer talking or anything like that. It could honestly be just that space, like somebody has created a space between the two of you. All right, give me more on their feelings about Virgo. 5 of Swords. 3 of Wands in the reverse. I'm telling you, that space, they took too much space, because now it's starting to fuck with their mind. Like they feel like their mind is playing tricks on them, and it's making them very anxious and antsy on returning, because like I said, they feel like, what did Virgo do? Did Virgo move on? Will Virgo accept me back? There's a very anxious energy that this person has. All All right, you got Eight of Swords in the reverse, and you have Knight of Cups. So they're saying that they released, or they moved out of the energy of being wishy-washy. So that may have been something that you dealt with when dealing with this person, is that they were wishy-washy, but they've actually gotten to a point to where they are no longer self-sabotaging. They've actually freed themselves from overthinking the situation, overthinking what they should do in the connection, and they're wanting to give to this more consistently. They're wanting to actually fully immerse themselves into the relationship. So, so what is the next actions towards Virgo? What is their next actions? Why? They still need more time to think. I don't feel like they're doing anything right now. Okay. Okay, here it is. So they still need time to think. I feel like this is still going to take them some time. For some of them, they're the concern is that you are in this guarded state to where you are not going to want to build with them at all. And so because of that, they're still kind of sitting in their shell, thinking about it. They haven't fully come out yet. However, when they do decide, when they do make that choice and they're not going back and forth on how they're going to even play this out, I do feel like they're going to come back around, reach out and try to offer up a, well, it won't be like straight. I don't feel like it's like straight away love commitment, but I do feel like they will try to offer some sort of emotion to get the ball rolling. All right, so what are the hidden feelings? I wish I could take back my words. They probably said some shitty ass things to you. And I wonder if you are happy without me, which I said earlier. They think that you possibly have moved on from them. And finding out the truth crushed me. For some of you, you did move on. For some of you, you did move on. For others of you, the truth is that they waited too late. So it's going to be different for many of you. All right, Libra. What is going on for you? Let's take a look. What are their feelings at this time? Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. This person ain't done with you. And unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned it. I feel like, okay, you know what's weird? From these two cards, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's controlling. It's like a controlling energy. Like, we're going to talk about this. This didn't go the way that I had tried to make it go. We still have stuff to resolve. And I mean, you guys might still have stuff to resolve, but I do also feel like this person has a little bit of a control issue. Trying to control the outcomes. All right. Libra. How do they feel? The Lovers in the reverse. Yep, they played mind games. They were indecisive. They like to play mind games. This is a way for them to have control over the situation. For some of you, they actually put you in to a third party situation and tried to play games with you. And they're very aware of that. How else do you feel? You have the Nine of Swords and you have the Five of Cups. There is a very strong stressful feeling that you have moved on, that you do not care, that you're over it. Like you're not crying over spilled milk anymore. You're not really concerned about it, because I feel like this is a game that this person has played in the past. Like this is something that they do. All right, you got Three of Wands here and you have the Seven of Pentacles. Why? Ten of Swords in reverse. Because like this person said, we got unfinished business. This ain't over. This ain't over because I said it's not over. So what they're doing is they're, I don't want to say plotting. I feel like they're in waiting, because to them they feel like they have that unfinished business, but they've put a lot of effort and time into you, is what they feel. Yeah, it's a very codependent type of situation that this person tries to create, so that way you are dependent upon them and then you won't go anywhere. But in actuality, this person knows that they try to make you codependent and then they don't cooperate. They try to make you need them, um, all for them to play a game of not trying to actually build with you. Like, this is very intentional, the way that they're doing this. All right. So, what's the next actions towards Libra so that way they can prepare themselves or block them? All right. You got King of Wands in the reverse and you have the Hermit. As of right now, nothing really. They're not doing anything. They're kind of sitting, thinking to themselves, very introverted right now, very antisocial. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Hold on. What? This person may confess to you everything. This person may confess to you. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is like, I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to be honest about everything. All of it. Why? Because you're not paying attention to them. You're not paying attention to them, so they're trying to find a way to change that. They're trying to find a way to get you pulled back in. So just be aware of that. All right, let's look at the Hidden Truth Oracle. See what their hidden truths are. I couldn't let you get close to me. So this is a person that is very, very guarded. Like I said, they like to control the outcomes. I love you. And I am not available. I don't think they are. Even if they're not with another person, I don't think emotionally this person is available. Okay. All right, let's go on to, Lord have mercy. Let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Values. We have too many differences. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. All right. There may be some differences between the two of you, but they still have hope for you guys. So let's see. And that could be, the differences could be really anything. It could be different cultures, different views, different personalities. Really could be anything. All right. How are you feeling about Scorpio? Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands. Okay. There is something that kind of weighs y'all down. There's something that is weighing this person down when it comes to you guys. However, they feel like they like love conquers all. Like y'all can get through it. This is what this person is saying. Y'all can get through this. We can have victory over whatever this burden is, whatever this extra weight is within the relationship. We can do it. You got King of Pentacles here, and you got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, I feel like there is chaos that is between the two of you. Like, there's something that is not I don't know why I want to say equally yoked. I don't know why. However, maybe you feel this way about your person, like you guys aren't equally yoked and yet still very committed, still very wanting this. Like I feel like this person ignores, or at least tries to ignore, the differences between the two of you to, really make this shit work. Give me more. Yeah, Six of Swords in the reverse. What did I say? Oh, I love it. Ignoring to stay. Can't make this shit up. They ignore. There's something that they're ignoring. There is an elephant in the room that they are ignoring because they don't want to leave you. They don't want you to leave them. They want to stick by your side. They want to remain by your side. They have not given up hope. Okay? Let's see. You got Judgment here, and you have the King of Swords. This is reflecting well, shit, this might be an action thing. They may have said, or they may say that they want a second chance. They have clarity on this. They don't want this to die. Like, they really, really want this. This is somebody who they feel like you are their person. They don't care about anything else that's going on. All right, you got Tower in the reverse. You got Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to do whatever they can. They're going to offer you whatever you want. It's whatever you want, just so that way shit does not fall apart. Okay? So what are their next actions? You got this person whipped. They are hooked on you. All right, you got the Hanged Man here, and you have the Chariot in the reverse. Why? Queen of okay. Okay. I feel like this person is going to continue to, like, they observe you. They observe everything. They observe the things that are stopping you guys from progressing. They're observing what is causing an issue. Like, they're trying to learn, baby. They're trying to learn. You have the Hanged Man here in the reverse, also that Chariot in the reverse, and you have the Queen of Swords, which is reflecting they are trying to learn about what are our delays, what is stopping us, what do I need to clear up, because I'm what you don't see behind the scenes, because they don't tell you about this, is that they are actively trying to get it to where they're actively pursuing. It's like they want to put you at ease. Who is this person? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, they want to put you at ease. Like, they don't want you to worry about shit. So whatever it is that they feel like could possibly be a deterrent from you being with them, they're going to try to remove it ASAP. And hopefully if they ain't nobody crazy, because I want to say I love this for you, but sometimes I'll be reading it and then y'all be putting comments like, this motherfucker is a lunatic. And I'm like, damn. I want you. That's fucking clear as day. I wish things could be different. So once again, that's that differences. They don't want those differences to be there. And I hid who I really am from you. Shit. Which actually is very on par, because I feel like they're trying to change whatever it is that they can in order for you to stay. Yeah. Okay. But that's what I got for you, Scorpio. All right, let's go on to Sagittarius. All right. Sad. Regret. I wish this never happened. I pray to God they didn't say nothing crazy to you. Let's see. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Now, I didn't pull 3 for others, but I just glanced over at the bottom of the deck, and I have to show it to you because I feel like you and this person you're possibly not on the best of terms. Not saying that you guys are like not talking or anything like that, but maybe Maybe there has been something that has kind of caused the playfulness between the two of you to no longer be there, or just kind of like, I don't know, people being on edge. Because I have reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So maybe some of you have, maybe the person needed to take space. Maybe you did. However, this person is missing you. That's one thing I can say for sure. And I feel like they have more clarity on the situation, or even how they responded, based off of the distance. But let's see. All right, you got Page of Cups here, and you have the World card. So this might be a fresh new relationship, or this I feel like you are a pleasant surprise to them. You are something different. I will say that too. You're not like other people that they've dated, or other people that they've been with. You're very different. You're very unique. And because of that, like, they are fucking obsessed with you. On top of that, I also feel like they are still holding on to old traumas. And sometimes it leaks into the connection between the two of you. All right, give me more. You have the Emperor that's here. You have the Seven of Pentacles. They really see a solid foundation with you. They feel like this might be somebody that takes charge, but also they see you as being somebody that takes charge. Like, they can see that you can weather the storm. You guys can grow through. They feel like y'all can get through anything, really, with that Seven of Pentacles that's there. You have that Emperor that's there. The person could be possibly an Aries. You got Devil here as well, so they could have Capricorn in their chart too, or maybe you do. Give me more on how you feel about Sag. All right, you got King of Wands here in the reverse. You got the Two of Swords. So they have done some reflection in relation. You know what's interesting? I feel like in relation to how they're falling short with the connection. Two of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. Where are they falling short? Where are they not doing certain things that they should be doing in the relationship, or what you need? That really brings me to that reflections card. All right, give me more. You have Strength card here, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. They don't tell you this, okay? But they feel like you're their Ten of Pentacles. You're their end all be all. I'm telling you, they see potential of having, like, all of it. Marriage, kids, dog, all of that. Whatever. But they see, like, the potential to have a family with you, or whatever it is that you want. Sag. All right, you got King of Swords here in the reverse, and you have the Hermit. Now, there may have been something that was said, like I said here. Hopefully they didn't say something crazy to you, because I feel like they fucking did. And then they went into Hermit mode. And once again, they're reflecting on that as well, because you have that Hermit there. They're reflecting on maybe some of the bad shit that they said, because sometimes the King of Swords in the reverse can be a fucking asshole and not thinking clearly. And now they're feeling like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have said that to Sag. So what's their next actions towards Sagittarius? You have the Hierophant in the reverse. Oh, shit. All right. You got the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Two of Wands in the reverse. If you guys, well, I feel like the relationship is very unorthodox to them anyway. Like I said, it's not their traditional normal thing that they are used to. However, I don't feel like this person is going to leave it. I feel like they're going to stick by your side. They're making a decision about something, though. Let me see here real quick. Okay, so they're making a decision to come towards you. I don't feel like they can hold themselves back any longer. So it may almost feel like they're coming towards you very impulsively. For what? Okay, and they don't want to smoke with you no more. It may even be that they're coming towards you to let you know, I don't want smoke. I'm sorry. So I don't feel like this person is leaving your side. I feel like they want to be with you. They see the potential with you. You're just something that's different, and they're having to get through their own shit. All right. Just being near you is intoxicating. I told you they was obsessed with you. I remember every detail of that day. So once again, that's that reminiscing, reflecting. Trust me, it affected them in a major way. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You got them on lock, Sag, if you want them. This person really wants you. You're different than the rest. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for you? What's the energy surrounding your person and how they feel at this time? Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Ooh, I know you not, man, what? Sorry. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from you will never be forgotten. So they didn't learn something from you. And now I feel like they're looking at themselves like, damn, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I should have did this. I should have did that. Very much like the person with Sagittarius on looking at what they didn't do and what they should have done. Some of y'all, for some of y'all, y'all may straddle that cusp. All right, let's see. How do you feel? And it's interesting. Look, and it's still at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting because I saw the High Priestess here when I parted, and now bottom of the deck, that soul contract. So I do feel like this person feels very connected to you spiritually. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on, dude. You don't want to shuffle. There we go. All right. World card here. 6 of Wands. This is someone that I also feel as well. This person, you are different. I feel like what they're saying is you have a lot of attention. Like people gravitate towards you. They notice that about you. But you are someone different, and I almost feel as though this person as well feels as though you are someone who kind of demands attention. So that makes me wonder if they feel like they should have gave you more attention. Okay. All right. You got 4 of Wands that's here, and you got the 5 of Cups. They miss how grounded you make them feel. They really do. They miss how grounded you make them feel. There's also like a grief or a sadness, a loss that's there. All right, you got Chariot here, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. What is this about? Somebody left, I can't get it out. There's someone here that had an opportunity and they took it. That's the vibe that I'm getting. What is this? Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. What is this that I'm getting? Oh. Okay. This is more intuitive than anything. I feel like I'm channeling this. For some of you, they have noticed that you called their bluff. You called their bluff. They thought that they didn't have to do anything. You called their bluff, and when you got an opportunity, i.e. maybe somebody else was more interested in you, you dipped. For some of you, you dipped. Okay? But it's more so intuitive that I'm getting than anything, because normally I would not read that on those cards. I also feel like this person tried to act as though they were very nonchalant about the situation. They feel like they overstepped a boundary with you. And they know that there was like potential to grow. I feel like this person is kicking themselves well, they're kicking themselves. There's regret that's here that I'm feeling. What's their next actions towards Capricorn? You know what I keep hearing in my head? It's been all through your reading, Capricorn. I keep hearing Mariah Carey breakdown. The chorus, when she says, I'm trying to be nonchalant about it. Listen to the chorus. That's their feelings. Okay. You got devil here. You got 6 of Pentacles. They're wanting to come back to you and give to you. Whatever it is that they're about to do, it's going to feel very empowering to you, Capricorn, because they feel like, I feel like this person put you on a pedestal. Two of Wands, 6 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. They don't have no choice. Honestly, they feel very connected to you. Okay. There's that feeling of wanting, once again, to give reciprocity in both growing and also the emotions, because they feel a soul connection to you. I say they don't have a choice because 2 of Wands, usually I'll pull 2 cards to see what they have a choice between. Ain't no choice. The choice is only to come back around to you and try to build something with you. This person, I feel like they're breaking down. That's what I feel. All right. Hidden feelings. I can't stop thinking of you. Duh. I regret lying to you. I told you there was regret that's here. I don't know what they lied about. Maybe it's just not showing the emotion. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think they're projecting a little bit there. All right. On to the next. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What's the energy surrounding your person? How are they feeling at this time? Unfinished business. We still have things to process and discuss. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So this person wants to talk to you. It's interesting because I don't feel that same control that I felt when Libra had that card. All right, so let's see. What are their feelings towards Aquarius at this time? All right. They distance themselves to gain more clarity, but now they want to come back. It said it. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse, and you have the 8 of Cups. It's those literal cards right there. This is a person who feels like they needed time to reflect. I feel like this person probably was in their head a lot. And finally, they've come out of that. They're wanting to return. So right now, this is how they're feeling. You have the Ace of Swords that's here because I just heard I wasn't living in my truth, which means that I don't feel like they were expressing their emotions to you at the time that they had the opportunity to express them. And so now it's like, hey, I want to come back around because there was stuff that I did not say. They are also saying that a boundary was ignored. There was some sort of overstepping in some way, shape, or form that at one point it was ignored. Now, I don't know if this was ignored by them or you ignored it. However, they're wanting to talk about that. Yeah, 7 of Cups here, and you have the World card. I swear to you, I don't even need to do the tarot because these oracles are saying the exact same thing. You have unfinished business on something that needs to be clarified, something that needs to be discussed. This person still feels like we got shit to talk about. So the one thing I can say is that this person is not done with you. And they're hoping you're not done with them because they still want to speak. How do you feel? What are your feelings towards Aquarius? Your emotions? 3 of Wands in the reverse, and you got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. I hope that this isn't a blamer alert. Give me more. Okay. This person is saying, either you or them, things that were happening between the two of you made this person feel as though there was a lot of anxiety that was here, made this person feel as though um, you didn't feel the same. And they did something. Whatever it is that they did something. However, I don't feel like this person wants to be left out in the cold. I feel like they want to come back. Yeah. The way that they want to come towards you is softer, more open, more vulnerable, and yeah, they want to feel, you know what's interesting? They want to feel included. Like they're almost saying like I didn't feel included and so I went and did some dumb shit. And now we really need to talk about it. So, let's see. What are their next actions? All right, you got Temperance in the reverse. You got the Hanged Man. I feel like this person is they're still well, hmm. They want to rush towards you. They may rush towards you. I feel like they shouldn't though. This person loves you but also feels like there's pain, there's hurting, they're wanting to heal the connection. They actually kind of want to rush it, but it's like at the same time they're telling themselves you need to kind of sit back. You need to wait a second. It's not the right time. You're trying to rush time. I feel like this person is very impatient. They may end up coming towards you before they need to. Yeah, I got the Devil in the reverse and I have the Page of Wands. Once they've kind of gotten out of this, whatever that bad habit is that they have, or whatever the negative energy that they've been sitting in, I do feel like they are going to come towards you to come have a conversation. All right, let's look at what their feelings are. Also, just know that they still stalk you, they still watch you. They're watching your moves, they're looking at everything that you do. All right, we need to let each other go. Ugh, hopefully that's not what it is, but unless like that's what you think. But um, I'm so attracted to you. They want you, but they also feel like they need to let you go. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Now, I feel like that is in relation to the ones that did leave, but they can't help themselves but to come back. I don't feel like the conversation is going to be like, hey, we need to let each other go after you guys had already not really been dealing with each other. So I don't think that's what that is. All right, Pisces. Last but not least, let's see what's going on for you. Pisces. What's the energy surrounding Pisces person on how they feel about Pisces at this time? Reminiscing. I miss our old inside, well, maybe old. I miss our inside jokes. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Okay. So this person feels like they don't want to run. They want to actually, what you want to do? Let's see. How is this person feeling about Pisces at this time? You got the Sun card here. You got the Hierophant in the reverse. They feel like this was a very fresh, like a refreshing type of energy or relationship, a very fun relationship. It made them feel light, like they wanted something light. Now, that could have been the runner part of them, but you have the Hierophant here as well, which means that they didn't want to take the relationship too seriously. Okay. All right. You got the Justice in the reverse, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. I find that interesting. even though they come across as like not wanting to take it serious, not wanting to be too like deep, being pretty surface level, at the same time, they know that that's not right. They know that they're the ones that are stopping it from growing. I feel like they know that it could be more. That's why they're in that runner type of energy. Okay, give me more on how you feel about Pisces. All right, you got Five of Pentacles here. Oh, didn't mean to take all of these. You got, all right, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Temperance in the reverse. I feel like they tried to be sneaky, and that shit didn't work. It didn't align. It was not going to work out for them. The divine was not going to allow that to happen. You weren't going to do that to Pisces. They recognize the reason as to why they got left out in the cold. Now it's just like they're on the outside looking in, watching you and seeing what you're doing, but not being a part of it. They feel lonely. All right, you got Five of Wands here you got Five of Wands and you have the Three of Cups. You know what was sad about this? This person tried to keep their options open just so that way they could have a good time and deal with others. And all the while, the way that they feel about you is that you were it. Like, you're the one that if they wanted to settle down, they would settle down with you because they could see themselves having a family with you. Give me more on how you feel about Pisces. I hope this ain't, well, no, this is a player. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's a player that did not intend on having feelings for you. And there you go, that missing you energy again. They feel like they lost you. They feel like they are at a loss. They're grieving even if you don't get to see it. So what's their next actions towards Pisces? I just keep hearing Usher, you don't have to call. Their ego is inflated like a motherfucker too. It's like you not dealing with them. They're like, well, fine. But in actuality, I feel like this person misses the shit out of you. All right, you got Queen of Wands here. You got the Strength card. They have a very heavy fear of coming towards you, of taking that action. Like there's fear that's here, but I still feel like they're going to take action. I don't think they're going to allow it to just sit. They just don't know how to. And there's that immature energy. You always have that immature energy with whoever this fucking person is. But there's that immature energy that is not allowing them to see clearly. There is, like I said, there is there we go. Okay, I like that. There is a fear that they have about coming towards you. Okay. Initially, they won't see. Got it. Okay. I don't have it here, but I do feel like the time of you guys being separated is allowing them to be able to see clearly and stop the games. All right. Ultimately, I feel like this person is going to come in because it's burdening them not to. Them like saying, "Oh, I'm keeping I'm keeping my space from this person." It's weighing on them very heavily. I feel like they're not going to wait any longer. More than likely, some of y'all will hear from this person. All right, let's get the hidden oracle. What is the hidden message here? My life is not as together as it seems. Duh. I want to tell you how I feel. Yep, but they are a scaredy puss. And I wonder if you are happy without me. You got somebody that very much has major insecurities that they allow to ruin things for them. Anyway, that is what I have for you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully this brought clarity to some of your situations, that this resonated for some of you. And if you are needing something that's more personalized, just go to miatarot.com and go ahead and book a reading with your girl. All right, until next time, you guys take care.